So I have some experience making videos about electric skateboards, and not just boosted boards, because I've been on the hunt for a smaller electric skateboard for a while now, but I have been wildly disappointed. The last video I made was called "I am so done with these," referring to I'm done with reviewing or trying out smaller boards that aren't small booster boards, and I was waiting for this moment. So let's all take a quick moment of silence.
I could ride this in very few parts of New York. I am done. I'm so done.
I don't think you're ever gonna see another electric skateboard video from me. The time is now. I cannot contain my excitement. I am so excited. BOOSTEDBOARD has finally made a miniature electric skateboard. This is clutch. It's the same exact remote, so it's gonna feel comfortable. Here is a quick spec rundown of the new BOOSTEDBOARD Mini S. If you want to get straight to the writing and the final thoughts, you can go to this timestamp. The first thing that I noticed about the Mini S is this thing is thick. Here are a few shots of comparing it to the second generation BOOSTEDBOARD and a similar board, the Acton S, but we'll get to a little bit of those comparisons later. The coolest thing about the Mini is it has so much of the classic BOOSTEDBOARD in such a small form factor. It's 8.5 inches shorter in length, but it has the same belt-driven system, the same exact remote, with the same braking control. The speed is a little bit slower, and it has this all new composite deck, and on the Mini, there is really no flex at all. BOOSTEDBOARD released an entirely new generation of boards, but for this video's sake, it's going to be compared a lot to my second generation BOOSTEDBOARD with the extended range battery or standard range, just because it's what I know and love, and what I ride around all the time in New York City to get from point A to point B. But if you want all of this to make sense, here is some BOOSTEDBOARD context for your face. In 2014, BOOSTEDBOARD released the first generation model in 3 different versions. The single drive, dual drive where it has 2 motors opposed to 1, and the dual plus drive. In 2016, they released the second generation of the BOOSTEDBOARD, now with a very exciting addition of the extended range battery, which means you no longer can ride 7 miles, but 14 miles. And with this, the battery is now easier to swap out. It's basically 6 different hex screws, and you can just swap out a standard for another standard or standard for extended range battery. The biggest shock of the new BOOSTEDBOARD announcement was they not only added 2 mini boards, the Mini S and the Mini X, but they revamped the classic BOOSTEDBOARD. So it's no longer in 3 different models, but now there are 2 classic BOOSTEDBOARDs, the Plus and the Stealth. The Plus and the Stealth both have the new Flex composite deck that is now wider compared to the old bamboo deck. And both of them come with the 14-mile extended range battery. The only one with the standard range is this Mini S that we're gonna test out today. I will get into these nitty-gritty differences of the 3rd generation BOOSTEDBOARDs, these 4 new boards we have, when I get a chance to get my hands on the Plus and the Stealth. I'm excited for this. So if you're confused, here is the BOOSTEDBOARD timeline. Yes, it's a lot, but let's get into this Mini S.
It's like for the Stealth though.
Quick first impressions of the Mini S. It has the same control that you have with a normal BOOSTEDBOARD, which is what I've needed in this small form factor board. I think the only thing that is going to get some take used to is the fact that the board doesn't flex. So when you're in these New York streets and you're rolling over the grates and the crates and the rocks, it's gonna be a little bit sketchier than normal, because usually when you hit those, it'll flex with it. So the fact that I'm on a small 29-inch board and I'm not fearing my life on the streets of Manhattan, that's a good sign. By the way, what a beautiful day. Look at this in all of its glory. Oh.
You look great.
Do I look really good?
You look awesome.
Woo woo!
Say if you've got something to say.
I'm out here with a pro skater, guys. His name is John Hill. And the thing about this board is it's the size of almost a normal skateboard and it has a tail. So I'm gonna ask John to take all of his skateboarding skills and hit the New York streets with this, see if he can do some jumpies. Can you do a kickflip?
Maybe.
But seeing truly how maneuverable this is, because the trucks are pretty loose. It was much easier to turn left and right and weave than on a longboard like that guy over there. Like that guy.
I see it.
Professional skateboard versus new boosted board. Oh, see, I'm not gonna make it. I didn't make it.
I'm gonna go this way and I'll meet you over there.
Okay. See, I'm not afraid of those with the big boosted. You're so cool, dude.
See you later, loser.
All right, ready? Let's race. Acceleration
Go.
test, go! Full speed, are you full speed?
Yeah, full.
I'm full speed.
Take it, no!
Loser! The acceleration on this guy is so much better, obviously. John,
What's up?
as a skater, your thoughts on the new boosted board?
I like it a lot more than any other board we've tried. That way, like the blink boards. And no insult to them, I just like it a little more. And also the fact that it turned better. I mean, you can just loosen trucks on boosted boards, but they go really fast, so you want them tight. I like how turny it was. I like the fact that I can get up curbs, get off curbs really easily. With the boosted board, I can, but I'm always afraid for my life. The little board, feels confident, feels easy, and it seems a lot more portable. It's just heavier, which is crazy for how small it is, but more convenient. You don't have to carry something around like a staff.
Yeah.
It's more like a little dagger.
So what else is there? Boosted boards are kind of pricey compared to hub motor electric skateboards, but for a reason. Belt-driven boards usually have more control and you can accelerate much quicker. I mean, that's kind of sad compared to that. This is the Acton Blink S2 and the Acton Blink S. The Blink S, a range of 7 miles, 15 miles per hour, and a 15% incline rate. The S2, 14-mile range, 18-mile-an-hour top speed, and 20% incline rate. I do wish booster boards had lights though. That's pretty sick. But I do think the new Mini is just, it's kind of beautiful. It's a good looking board. You wanna go do a acceleration test, bruh?
Dude, yeah, let's go freaking get some.
This morning you were like, I cannot wait to do this acceleration test, right?
That's exactly what I said right when I woke up.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, dude, like.
Mini S versus Blink S.
I call this one.
Vroom vroom.
Boom, beep!
Woo! Not even a...
Sara!
Well, that was barely even... Shoot.
I guess that's what this is for, right?
Yeah, nice, very
Look
nice.
at you. Oh, smell. Never
It
mind.
smells like fire.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't really even a competition. Although, this did okay. It did okay.
Did okay.
But on the go, that just annihilated it.
Yes.
Acton S2. The S2 should be better.
What?
Okay, so that was like super shocking that the S2 beat the booster board. But the biggest difference between this and the S is both of the wheels move. So it's a dual motor, hub motor, electric skateboard. But yeah, you don't have a lot of control with these things. So when you try to brake, you die. Turn around the camera real quick.
Okay.
This is, oh God, you're such a narcissistic
You said turn around the camera.
I was like, turn around the camera. He's like, okay. That's how much I don't care about that little Acton board.
It's just in the dust.
They can steal it.
Oh, wow.
The New York City people can steal it.
It's like that?
No, I was surprised by the Acton S2. But what I've been needing in a small, tiny electric skateboard is control. And I have control with the boost board. It's the same remote. It's almost the same acceleration, but the braking is the same. So I don't feel like I'm gonna die.
Nice.
That was bad.
You whipped.
Whip. So the thing that shocked me a little bit about this Mini S is it's almost exactly the same weight as my Generation 2 booster board. So Generation 2 with a standard range battery is 15.8 pounds or 15.6 pounds. And then the Mini S is 15 pounds. So it's similar weight, but what makes it easier is the fact that you can hold it better. So it's not awkwardly dragging on the ground.
Please.
Expect a fuller, more comprehensive review once these new boosted boards come out. The new classic boosted boards, the Plus and the Stealth. Oh, I'm excited to test those out, but thank you guys so much for joining. Smash that subscribe button. Let me know if you like this video. New videos coming out every single week. Make sure to check out the podcast, The Creative Exchange. New episodes every single Monday. Until next time, guys, stay peachy. Okay, bye. And check out John's channel. He's linked in the description below.
Thanks, babe.